He was a state police officer when a DWI suspect accused him of sexually assaulting her. Then he was hired on by Santa Fe police. Now that department says he is off the force, and the chief says he never should have been hired in the first place. News 13's Tina Jensen is live in the Newsplex with that story. Tina?
Crystal, whoever replaces Carlos Salazar will have to go through tougher background checks. Santa Fe police say they're now changing how they do background investigations on officers before they're hired. The chief says when Officer Carlos Salazar was hired, they dropped the ball. It's about to get a lot tougher to get hired on at the Santa Fe Police Department.
I can say that we will exercise every effort and exercise due diligence in terms of hiring. And if in fact we have employees slip through the cracks, we will correct them.
Rael admits Carlos Salazar did slip through the cracks. Their own background investigation on Sandoval came up clean during his hiring process, even though months earlier, Salazar quit the state police amid allegations of sexually assaulting a woman he had arrested for a DWI, and later offering to help her get out of that charge. Phone conversations are the basis of a civil lawsuit against Salazar. But the chief didn't hear that recorded phone conversation until we aired a story last month because they didn't look into the civil lawsuit filed by Salazar's alleged victim. The department also didn't get the full details of the internal investigation with state police. The chief says that won't happen again. That didn't lead to Salazar leaving the department. This did. He faced the Law Enforcement Agency Board this week, denying he groped and exposed himself to that woman, but admitting he offered to help her get out of the DWI he gave her.
Did you ever contact her and ask her not to tell anybody?
Oh yeah, I did. I just said, you know what, don't say nothing.
The LEA board recommended suspending Salazar's certification for 6 months. After that decision came down, the chief asked him to resign. Salazar said he would, but not before telling the chief the punishment didn't fit the crime.
He clearly indicated to me that he felt this was unfair and that his conduct did not rise to that level.
The chief says that he's now mandated that background investigations for employment include looking into the details of internal affairs investigations with other agencies when possible and searching public records for things like lawsuits. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Tina. The LEA board will finalize Salazar's suspension in April. If Salazar opposes it, he'll have the option to ask for another hearing.